Welcome back to the second part of my Q&A today, and last time we left off with Block Onyx and we were about to answer his third question, so let's get right back into it. And your last question is, do you think good grammar is important on the internet? Yeah, it depends. If you're posting on a forum and you're like, hey, I enjoy this game, or blah blah blah, no, I don't think good grammar is important there. Even like when I'm typing informally, I don't do the apostrophes or the commas or anything. But let me tell you something. If you're coming at me and you're trying to make a point, and then while you're trying to flame me, the last thing that you can grasp at is say, oh, you spelled this wrong, or you did that wrong, blah blah blah. Go fuck yourself, man. Really, honestly, if that's the only thing that you can come at me with is you know, oh, I gotta fix your grammar. No, if you do fix my grammar, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But like I said, if you're in the middle of having, like, you know, a heated discussion on the internet or something that could, you know, spiral into a flame war, it always happens that somebody's got to come out and be like, oh yeah, well, you're a dumb motherfucker because you didn't use good grammar. It's like, well, we weren't using good grammar up until this point, but if you would like me to school you with my knowledge of my, you know, the verbal arts, then yeah, I will fuck the shit out of you, man. I will kick your fucking ass. But no, I'm just joking. I don't actually get in flame wars, but I do read a lot of them on YouTube videos. I've had a lot of them happen on my videos, and I just think it's funny. And if you do get into yourself a flame war on the internet, just type in, you know, hey, thanks, man. I agree with you or something. It pisses people the fuck off. It really does. And Fire Mouse asks, when you build, do you build in a theme or you just build random stuff? For all my new subscribers, I used to do a lot of Minecraft and Fortress Craft building, and when I build whatever the hell I want, and I don't really care if it goes with the rest of the world because, you know, I don't give a fuck. I just like to build and have fun. And am I gonna live stream at all? I will one day. I have all the necessary equipment. I have all the programs. I actually have YouTube live streaming activated via Machinima, and I've never used it. I don't know why. It's just when I get down to it and I was like setting everything up and getting ready to live stream, it's just like, man, I'm done. I'm just lazy, man. I think that's what it comes down to. And got two balls. Really? This is got two balls, but the got two balls 18. He has 3 questions for us, and he wants to. I'm still thinking about that got two balls. That's pretty funny. But anyway, he says, do you think all the crying about heavies using glider rigs, Gotham City Impostors, is justified, considering there are numerous counters to glider rigs? Yeah, I mean, I bitch about it because when I do see it, it's in like a huge amount of numbers. Like last night, I actually had to make a class with gnomes on it because this whole team, all they did was just fly around the whole match. And I mean, you could dodge 1 or 2 glider rigs, but by the time you've done that and you got another one flying at you, you're pretty much fucked. So if abused, it can be very, very obnoxious, very annoying. And the only counter that I would like to see them actually put into the game for that is just make the heavies not what do you call that? Not fly as high and far. Because if they weren't able to make it from vent to vent, then they couldn't just fly around the whole map, and they'd have to actually, you know, be running towards a vent, and you know, they'd pretty much get fucked up. But your second question is, do you think when you promote in Gotham City it should reset all feats besides your lifetime ones? I do not. I do not. I am not a fan of, you know, resetting challenges and things like that, especially when like you're really close to a challenge and you're like, should I promote? Should I not? Should I go on? Should I? And I don't think it's I don't think that that's something that should reset any type of challenges that you've been working towards. What I do think though is that in Gotham City is you don't get enough keys to unlock all the weapons when you're level 100, but you do when you're level 1000. And I'm not gonna go through all the levels in this game 10 times, so I don't even know how that works, but I hope they do fix it in the future to where once you reach max level, you can have all the weapons, because that just seems a little unfair that we can't enjoy the rest of the game at the same time because, you know, we don't feel like going on. But yeah, and your third question is there a lot of lag on the Xbox version of Gotham City? Because since the last patch, there have been horrible lag issues on the PS3. Yeah, I run into a lot of lag on Gotham City. It's not like every match, but I would say like 1 out of every 10 I've experienced some form of lag that kind of fucks it up. But I mean, it's playable through. It's a lot easier to play through the lag on this than it is in a game like Call of Duty or some shit. But yeah, it is really annoying, and I do hope that they have some type of hot fix on the way for some of the matchmaking issues that this game has been having as of late. I don't know how bad it is on the PS3, but I will find out one day. Ex-Chicago Bulls GCI, he likes the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks, man, I really do appreciate the thumbs up. They don't really do anything for the video as far as like, helping it out, but it does look pretty, it does look nice, and I like it when people thumb it up, because then I know what I'm doing right, and then I know what I'm doing wrong. But anyway, he says, what has been one of the funnest things you've ever done? And, yeah, I've done a lot of fun things. I think one of the funnest ones, though, was, when I was out in California, the girl that I was living with out there, we were in this apartment, really cool apartment, but the thing is that it has central air, and we didn't have any window air conditioners. And the problem is that the central air unit in this in the apartment complex broke down, so nobody in our apartment complex had central air, and it was hot as fuck. It was like a literal 110-degree goddamn heat wave while I was in California. So we were like, screw this. We packed up the car. We drove all the way up to Nevada, over the mountains. Real awesome drive. And we went to Reno, which was only like 4 hours away. It was a decent drive, really scenic. And we went there. We went to Reno for about a week. And then while we were driving out of Reno, the transmission on the Ford Taurus that we had busted. So we had that fixed and spent an extra 4 days in Reno. It was really awesome. I don't really care about the car breaking down. I had plenty of money to get that fixed. But yeah, it was like a week and a half, 2-week vacation in Reno just for the fuck of it. And I think that was probably one of the funnest things I've done. I've done a lot of other fun things, but this one just really stuck out as being, probably up there as one of the best things I've ever done. Ex-Elite Jufro is back again, and he said, are you excited for the new Batman movie coming out? And that's a clear nope. 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 I haven't seen any of the newer Batman movies, but I will tell you this, I don't want to ruin the old Batman movies for me. Batman 1, 2, and 3 back in I think it started in summer of 88, 89 or something, and then they had a couple more movies after that, but Batman 3 is probably the last Batman movie that I've ever seen. It was really cool stuff. I used to like them back in the day. I don't like how they're taking Batman into the serious realm. I don't like it when they have Batman as full comedy like they did back in the 70s. So I think the Tim Burton movie in the 80s was probably right up there with where Batman should be. It was good enough for kids, but it was violent enough for adults. I think they struck a good balance with that, and nobody can ever beat Jack Nicholson as the freaking Joker, man. Jack Nicholson is the boss. And Just TB wants to know, why do you do that? Hey, it's more than after kill. Today is, and that laugh. Why do I do that? I don't know. When I first started doing my videos, I was real nervous when I did my first commentary, and it was I think my intro on that one was hey guys, it's Jay. It's something like that, and I was real nervous, and that's just the first thing that came out, and it's kind of evolved over time, and now it's just what's up guys, it's Jay, more than after kill, and it's real easy, easy way for me to open my videos. And it's funny too because it sticks, because when I go to a party of people that know that I have a YouTube on Xbox, they always make fun of me. They're like, what's up guys, it's Jay, and I'm like, what's up man, it's just funny. It's kind of like a joke now, but yeah, it's just it's familiar. It's something that I like. You know, I know you guys are gonna click the video, hear that, and be like, all right, this is this guy's video. You can't mistake it for anybody else's. Especially like you have all the other you know, YouTube commentators that rely on their intros and everything. And I used to have a really cool intro with my avatar and the flames and everything, but I think people got tired of hearing that guitar riff after like 4 or 5 months straight. So yeah, that's why I just stick with the plain old machinima intro and the "What's up, guys? It's Jay, more than Afterkill, and I want to thank you for asking this question." And Blaze0625 asks, do you like wide ass or popping out ass? Oh, wow. That's you know, usually it's the tits or ass question, but when you ask me which style of ass I like, that's like asking me which cut of steak I like, you know? You're like, do you want T-bone or do you want filet mignon? Do you want chuck steak or do you want flank steak, you know? At the end of the day, I love steak, man. So, yeah, I love all types of asses, man. I've seen some flat ass that looks pretty good. Like, I'm not talking about, you know, flat boy ass. I'm talking about, like, you know, you see a girl, she's real tiny, real skinny, and she's got just, like, you know, little tomato butt, you know, that looks good on some girls, you know. It's just, it all depends on what girl's rocking what ass and how she's, you know, how she's walking with it. That's about it, man. And Scatapult is back again, still loving the name. He says, great vids, Mac. If you can only watch videos from 3 YouTubers, who would you choose? And a lot of you are going to be like, what? When you hear this, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I don't think I'm like really into any real big YouTubers. I think I do catch an El Presador video every now and then. I think he's pretty funny, but I can't watch his videos over and over again because it's just like, alright people, flappity flappity flappity, you know, that's a very bad El Presador thing, but you know, I can't take the screaming so much. So the 3 videos of YouTubers I would choose, I've mentioned them in videos before. You know, Make Sandwich Woman is a good friend of mine, but he does make funny videos, and he does have a lot of potential, and, you know, that's why I helped him out a lot when he was, like, you know, trying to get started on YouTube, because he is a funny guy, he does have a good personality, and he has a lot of potential, so, yeah, I would pick him. The other one that I would pick would be Pokemon Itani, because he'll never get good cards in FIFA, and it's funny because he spends a lot of time and money on these FIFA cards, and he doesn't get shit. He gets shit. He's never gonna get Ronaldo, but yeah, I'd say Itani because, you know, he's a friend of mine as well, and I like his style of videos. I learn a lot from Itani, and I'd say number 3 would be the other one I mentioned in the other video would be Upside Down Ace. Upside Down Ace is Make Sandwich Woman's Make Sandwich Woman, which I mean by that is I helped Foster come up, and Foster is helping Upside Down Ace come up, which is awesome. He's come up real hard, like 600 you know, subscribers within the last 2 months, and he just started like 2 months ago. So, and he has awesome Forza videos. I love Forza, so after the Forza video, I can get on Skype and be like, hey man, this is cool, you should do this, you know, we should talk about that, or fucking, you know, you should do this car or that car. And it's real awesome because I do love car videos, and not a lot of people on YouTube do Forza videos, and the ones that do, they don't do it well. Upside Down Ace does do it well, so those would be my 3 YouTubers I would choose: Make Sandwich Woman, Upside Down Ace, and Pokemon Itani. Spag Swag wants to know really quick, what is your favorite gun in Gotham City Impostors? And I would have to say the Deep Freeze gun would be my favorite gun in the Gotham City Impostors. It's just so funny. I could deal with the charging up semi-automatic. It's not that hard to use once you get used to it. And yeah, I think that's my favorite gun. It's just real fun to troll. And once you do get like a really cool kill on somebody, you hit them, teabag them, it's, you know, call it a day. If you're going to try to hit somebody in Gotham City Impostors with a jackhammer and a muzzle brake, and you're going to teabag me afterwards, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Because, you know, the only gun in the game I feel is worthy of teabagging somebody over is the parrot gun, the ice gun, or the conch shell. If you get killed by either 3 of those weapons, you deserve to get teabagged, and you can't complain when somebody teabags you. And Spag Swag wants to know, again, what fun facts do you use? and I will tell you that I use all different types of fun facts, and you should use your fun facts accordingly to how you're going to play and how you're going to play the class that you have set up. If you do want to see what fun facts I use, in the descriptions, I do have a lot of, information about what I'm using, or you can head over to Machinima Respawn. I do have a couple videos, and I have a series going up on over there. It's called Gotham City Archives, and I basically give you a breakdown of the loadouts that I use and I have fun with. Hello, you got NoobTube asks, Batman or Superman? Neither. Spider-Man. And Captain America or Iron Man? I will say Iron Man, because Captain America looks like a douchebag. But yeah, I think Iron Man's really cool. I've been a fan of Iron Man a long time, and Iron Man can fly. Any superhero that can fly, I'm pretty much cool with, except for Superman, because never really got into Superman. I just don't feel Superman. That's about it. The Obese Hobo asks, hey, morning, how do you feel about the release of Far Cry 3? I feel fine about that. And what did you want to be when you grow up as a kid? That's a really good question. For a while there as a kid, I really thought it was, I had a real shot at making it into the NFL. As you grow up and you find out that you don't, I also do have a knee injury now that will prevent me from playing in the NFL ever. So yeah, that's not likely to happen anytime soon, unless I become like super HGH man. But as what I really wanted to be a realistic goal, I wanted to be a lawyer. And then once I grew up and I was like, I had a lot of trouble in high school. I got kicked out of a lot of high schools. I was a really bad kid. I've straightened out a lot now, but I really wanted to be a lawyer. And then, once I found out how much schooling becoming a lawyer takes, I was like, fuck that. And I just, I left school. I wasn't really a big fan of school. I don't like going to school. I don't like people telling me, you got to do this, 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 and this in this amount of time. And that's pretty much why I, paved my own way in my life. And that's why I just, I don't like listening to people. I don't like going to school and having somebody tell me, yeah, you can do this, you can't do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. So, no, I really wanted to be a lawyer, but if it has to go through like 9 years of schooling, fuck that. God Hunter 77 has 3 questions. Number 1, what is your gamer score? I do not know. I am not an achievement whore. I think it's like 3,000. I don't know if that's high. I don't know if that's low. But yeah, I really don't give a fuck about that. 2, have I seen the Avengers yet? No, I haven't. And number 3, out of all the Avengers powers, which one would you have? I would take Nick Fury's power. He has the power to hold down a job and get a government paycheck and not get into the middle of danger most of the time. So yeah, I would take his paycheck. Zero Velocity asks, do you like unicorns? I don't see why not. I mean, I don't think they exist, but if they did exist, I mean, as long as they're not trying to shove that horn up my ass or like impale me in any type of way, I'm down with a unicorn. Would I ride a unicorn? I mean, why not? It has its own built-in handle, so I mean, I don't think that would be comfortable for the unicorn for me to be ripping his head back while he's trying to run. It might not even be safe. I don't know. We have to check with OSHA about that, but yeah, I think unicorns are pretty cool. And Mr. Davy Pie says, hey, Morning After Kill, I'm new to your channel, and I thank you for coming by, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, all that shit. And he says, when you said you have a kid, I got wondering how old you are because you sound young. I get that a lot. My voice doesn't fit my actual face. A lot of people say that I do sound young, and I do think I do sound young. I think I sound probably about 16, 17. In reality, I am 29 years old. My kid is 9 years old, and I'm pretty old. So yeah, I just have one of those voices that sounds young, and I actually hate it. I hate my voice, but we're not going to go into that. I'll talk about that another time. Thanks for asking. I want to thank you guys for watching. My name is Jay, Morning After Kill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them next week. See you guys later.